Pulled a gun up in my face, and that's when my husband got out. When my husband got out trying to protect me, he know he. And that's when he shot my husband right in front of me. The police, they came so fast. If it weren't for them, I think I'd be dead too. But they.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? What's up?
Yeah, sit. Fuck it, now I'm playing with that woo. My grandma do voodoo. Magic. Fuck it, now I'm playing with that woo. We just chopped the head off a goose. Sister living proof. You can't walk a mile in my shoe. You can't even hang with my crew. I'm just trying to get bigger. Staying independent, getting richer. I can't fall victim to the system. Lil' Foolio a killer. Homies trying to knock me out the picture. I'm just trying to take care of my sisters and provide for my brothers. If you playin' cut, then I'ma cut you. I'm heartless, I never love you. Never been a buster. If you ain't from the six, nigga, fuck it. If Kojak got a problem, I bust it. I been thinking since a six. I swear I ain't never had shit. Snotty no bad ass jit. Mama short up on the rent. She ain't never know I had a stick. Zion bride, can't imagine this. Nigga knock, I jump the fence. Really, I'm a bitch if I flinch. In that dirty water like I'm Flint. Was Joseph in the tent. Shot a nigga, why would I repent? Pull up on the two, I was hit. I don't wanna get killed. But fuck it, bro, I'm really in the field. By my respect, could do 100 years. It is what it is. Everything gotta stay concealed. I'ma ride till it really ain't no wheels. And if I sign this deal, I'ma still ride with my steel. Never gave a fuck about a meal. Judge handing out them years. God can't even feel how I feel. I can't even drill how I drill. Niggas hate me in my hood. I'm thinking that everything was good. Guessing I got shit misunderstood. Wish a nigga would. Refuse to be the nigga saying I could. I just wanna make it out the hood. My grandma do voodoo. Fuck it, now I'm playing with that woo. We just chopped the head off a goose. Sister living proof. You can't walk a mile in my shoe. You can't even hang with my crew. My grandma do voodoo. Fuck it, now I'm playing with that woo. We just chopped the head off a goose. Sister living proof. You can't walk a mile in my shoe. You can't even game with my crew.
Yeah, no Yankee hat, no New York tat, no New York knot on my back. Bitch, I'm bigger than that. Who am I to walk around like the king of until I don't sell much? Jimmy Ali or give me the finger. To survive, I'm on fucking get dark and cold. Niggas scared to put their hoodie on and walk that road. I don't drop a lot of jewels, cause that's not my style. I just rip a nigga mouth, make it hard to smile. But if I did, I'll tell young and stay on his toes. Don't sign nothing, read that shit. You don't shoot unless you built for the years you bout to get. Motherfuckers will disappear. Matter of fact, they won't disappear. They gon' stand right there like their hand wasn't out from the jump. That kind of shit make me grab the pump. But I stop and chill, cause nobody gon' be there when it's real. Nobody. Drink.
Some is about money, some is about riffing. Depending on how you live, if you could survive different. For the most part, all you should do is try to make it. Reality hurt niggas, so they try to escape it. Me, I just take it and mold it until I shape it. Cause before long, the wrong things become sacred. Not wanting to be the one that they clown on, to have your back against the wall with the 4-pound drum. All because a sucker nigga had a fake frown on. Thinking about it on every visit you come down on. And it's all from the thirsting. Then it gets worse than and life can teach you much more than any person. On that note, if you alive, get busy, or you ain't gonna be able to survive in the city. What?
Your speakers, nigga. Hypnotize the label. You know the business, boy. Breaking down some reaper. Rolling up.
Pull the gun up.
Yo, break bread, ho. Break bread, ho. Trace, what's up, man?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Just to wake the shake it once again so you know it's on.
Oh, what's good with you, Brody?
Shit, just tapped in the town and all that, you know what I mean?
Oh, no doubt.
Tapped in the town, so you know, a lot of shit going on. I've been doing shorts and you know, giving motherfuckers blues clues, but you know, they all wet behind the ears and the drop in the brain and all that shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Nigga the ism, man. Give a nigga the ism, man. Shouts out to the nigga that stand firm on they shit. Break bread, ho. You know what I'm saying? There's a new wave, new slate, new shit, man. I'm tired of talking about them bum ass niggas. The people who I needed to apologize to, I did that, man. Like I said, shout out to DB and me, Kuna Matata, man. You know what I'm saying? I just asked, don't have that fuck nigga speaking on me and mine. That's all I gotta ask. Cause when the shit get critical, it's already critical. You know what I'm saying? What more can I say, man? You know what I'm saying? Break bread, ho. You know what I'm saying?
Already.
But yeah, man, I'm here doing content tonight. You know what I'm saying? We gonna have fun tonight. You know what I'm saying? You know, niggas in the town and all that shit.
Okay.
I'm gonna fuck niggas' heads up this weekend too. You heard?
What the hell going on?
Shit, you know, it's my birthday weekend and all that, man.
Oh yeah.
So you know, so they he in New York right now, or y'all know where I'm at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just know what's about to happen. Yo, they'll be like, oh, what the fuck? Yeah. Tell your man R. Henny, man, is gonna always be up and stuck. Cause when I was taking up for his fuck ass, he was trying to run behind that corny ass fuck nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Real motherfucking shit. I don't know that nigga from a can of paint. You know what I'm saying?
What the hell is going on between you and Henny?
Nah. I'm gonna let you know. He running behind old boy, the fake Aki nigga. You know what I'm saying? The fake Aki. We gonna speak about the fake Aki shit. And you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So he said something in my comment section a few weeks ago. You know what I mean? When me, you, and Tago was here, you know what I mean? I'm spitting my spill. And I said what I said, nigga. When it come to me and that man, mind your fucking business, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Mind your fucking business, real shit, bro. Cause shit get real ugly, and I know where you at, nigga. Fuck you mean, nigga? Yeah, man. You see the doggy Spoety face, man, and bald head into it. You know what I'm saying? And all this Gucci Mane shit getting robbed and all that shit. So I'm gonna do what I do. You know what I'm saying? Spill my spill, bruh.
No doubt. Who got robbed?
But other than that, how you been though, bruh?
You said who got robbed?
Oh yeah, man. Oh, you ain't know? You ain't know? Hold on, man. Yeah. Let me show you some shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, niggas get shot bang free game, man, and it's all over. So
Let's see.
hold on. Let me do this right. Y'all get them mics up, man. You heard? But yeah, your man need to mind his fucking business, bro. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Not your man like that, but nigga type in my motherfucking comment section. You got your whole motherfucking family up here. Fuck out of here. Eat my dick up to your hiccup. Long nose fuck. But yeah, man. But before I play this video, man, for fair use. You know what I'm saying? Let me throw this up real quick. You know, these motherfuckers be funny. You gotta be politically correct around this motherfucker, man. You heard? Hold on. Motherfuckers better know how to read. You know what I'm saying? Real shit, bro. Niggas going out bad out here, man. Do something different, man. Break bread, hope. This where it all got started from, man. And that's fucked up, man. They did the white label and all that shit. And come on, man. Niggas made classics together, man. You know what I'm saying? Classics.
So what the hell happened? I mean, just what happened?
Man, this is going on. Gucci supposedly got robbed, but you know, Pooh Shiesty came home. You know, Pooh already got a bag. You know, they saying I don't know if it's true or not. You know what I'm saying? All this allegedly. You know what I'm saying?
What they trying to say? Pooh Shiesty robbed him,
and he signed with CMG. But it all leads to Yo Gotti. So I'm gonna break this shit down on how it all happened. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Ain't
Every album drop that mixtape on 1017. Why would you drop it if you ain't on 1017? And when I call you as my partner to ask you why you did, you say, "Oh, I didn't know you were dropping the mixtape."
Gucci Mane in this interview expresses his thoughts.
Remember, he came out with that white label. You know, him and Gucci Mane, you know what I mean? They were thick of thieves, bruh. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? Right or wrong?
Well, I mean, ain't 30 already signed to CMG, right?
No, Big 30 signed on that money bag. Yo.
Which is signed under who?
I know, but listen though, watch what's going on. Just pay attention, bro. Pay attention. We gonna get into that. Let's dissect it, bro. Let's skin the hair. You know what I'm saying? Let's skin them. Then you know what I mean?
All right, go ahead. Do you think? I'm listening.
As to how Gotti had crossed the line by disrespecting their friendship due to the supposed coincidence of the dropping of their mixtapes.
But me and you on the top of World Star, you would have freestyled me with a video, but you say you aren't aware that this mixtape gonna come. And I got a battle that says come out 1017. So it just made me lose all respect for him instantly.
He went ahead to also admit that he lost every ounce of respect he once had for Gotti, because Gotti should have known better than to drop his own mixtape at the time.
I don't know if I'm more shocked that do actually say my name in a song that's a diss record, or the reason why the people say he say my name.
Following this came diss tracks, and Gotti did not hold back to speak on the brawl brewing. There's a lot more to unpack, guys, so let's break it all down. Back in the early 2000s, hip-hop was a whole
See, 21 Savage was around. You know what I'm saying? Them days. They ain't pay attention to that. Look.
Gotti did not hold back to speak on the brawl brewing. There's a lot more to unpack, guys, so let's break it all down. Back in the early 2000s, hip-hop was a whole different vibe from what it is now, and artists like Yo Gotti in the early 2000s, hip-hop was a whole...
Say my name.
Following this came diss tracks, and Gotti did not hold back to speak on the brawl brewing. There's a lot more to unpack, guys, so let's break it all down. Back in the early...
Who that, bruh? Who that right there, Trey? 21.
Oh, that's 21.
See, you know what I'm saying? Yo,
Yeah, that's 21 Savage right there.
With the gold teeth in his mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
2000s, hip-hop was a whole different vibe from what it is now, and artists like Yo Gotti and Gucci Mane were already starting to make waves. They weren't the big-time bosses we now know today, but were raw and unapologetically tied to the streets, the old-school versions of themselves. Both had rising names in music while keeping their street rep solid. Gucci, coming up in Atlanta, had earned the nickname Ice Cream Man of Zone 6, and one of the wildest moments that solidified his gangster reputation happened during his beef with Young Jeezy, aka the Snowman.
It was just something that had took over, that it was just an undeniable smash at the time. So,
and then after that, though, it seemed like the two of them.
Nah, Jeezy tried to take that man's song. You know what I'm saying? Try to big boy him for it. You know what I mean? That's what it was. And he thought Misha was going to have his back for that. You know what I mean? Nah, it don't work like that.
We're really beefing, though.
Yeah.
It escalated.
On May 10th, 2005, things got real for Gucci Mane.
You have it listen, you type it in, and then you go.
Yeah, it's real shit, though. Nigga don't know how to...
He was chilling with a female friend at her Decatur apartment when 5 masked men stormed in, armed with tape, a gun.
And what you think he did, man? Niggas have all rights to do that, man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying, they said the girl caught the body, but we can continue, though.
Gun and brass knuckles. Reports say they threatened to shoot Gucci, punched him in the face, and pistol whipped his friend. Witnesses later heard a fight break out, followed by gunshots. The intruders bolted, with one of them asking, "Are you hit?" as they fled. One man, later identified as Henry Lee Clark III, aka...
No disrespect to you, son, yo. No disrespect, yo.
You for my set.
I know what you get what I'm saying.
For my set.
I know. Yo, no disrespect.
All kids don't get along, my nigga. Just remember that.
No disrespect to the Kiwis in no shape or form, man. But damn. That sound like some Shanks King shit. You breaking nigga shit, get your ass blown off. You know what I'm saying? Good.
Oh, that's what happened to that nigga?
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, I ain't know that.
And I got the man. We gonna get gory. I got
we definitely got time for that.
Look, bro. I don't have a duck on my shit. I can do what the fuck I want, man. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
Something's gonna be all right. You heard?
I see. I get to present shit to your shows and everything.
I'm gonna do what I do, man. I don't give a fuck about that shit. I ain't got those. I don't talk about them greasy ass motherfuckers. Now I know how to do it. It's gonna be what it be, man. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, break bread, hoe, the beat goes on. You know what I'm saying? And you always welcome here, man. Blue carpet.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
Just giving our opinions, you know what I'm saying, on what's really going on. I ain't worried about New York niggas and man, 50 Cent the king of New York. Man, 50 Cent done rocked the motherfucker to sleep, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
50 is the king of New York, nigga. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Point blank period. He got them niggas bumping their heads.
And I get to see, and I can send you PDFs now. Oh shit. We might do paperwork party at your shit now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, your shit a little bit different.
Mm-hmm. But I want to send a special shout out to Yo Gotti. I'm gonna give your ass $20, nigga. I want to play your content from last night because you let this little nasty bitch amp you up. Yo, she was dead putting the battery in his back yesterday on his live. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you $10, nigga. Fuck you mean? But other than that, I'm gonna play this content right here. You know what I'm saying? Break bread, ho. Be back on this shit. Yo Gotti, Gucci Mane shit. This shit is crazy, man. Cause man, no matter how you look at it, man, people done lost their lives, man. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out, you know what I'm saying? God bless the dead, man. But this shit crazy. And is it karma or what? You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking on some real shit. South nigga to South nigga, man. You know what I'm saying?
As they fled, one man later identified as Henry Lee Clark III, aka Pookie Lock, was found dead near a middle school a few days later. Pookie Lock's connection to Young Jeezy exposed the bigger picture. Gucci beat the Emder charge by claiming self-defense and later dropped the diss track The Truth, calling out Jeezy with lines like, "A $10,000 bounty put on my neck. Hope you didn't pay him because they didn't have no success."
$10,000 bounty put on my neck. I hope you didn't pay them because they didn't have.
And
yo, that was that shit too, son. Yo, that's what Gucci was on one, bro. Gucci was on one, bro. Gucci was on one.
Dig your partner up. Bet he can't say S word. And if you looking for the kid, I'll be in zone 6.
Go dig your partner up, bet he can't say shit. And if you're looking for the kid, I'll be in zone.
Meanwhile, Yo Gotti was building his name in Memphis with a history that went back to trapping before he was even 12.
Matter of fact, I won my first $500 in that hallway right there. And my mama called me using dope in that hallway.
Man, that's Rich Chris Finest, man. Niggas folk been doing that shit, man. Everybody family, man. Those who know, break bread, ho.
Oh, when I was about 12, man, that was a thing. But look.
Like Gucci, he wasn't new to street drama. In 2010, during Thanksgiving weekend, a fight outside Level 2 nightclub in Memphis escalated into a shootout that left 6 people wounded. According to court records, it all started with an argument between Yo Gotti, aka Mario Mims, and Lance OG Boo Dirty Taylor.
About that is some shit, right? Like it's a legendary tale, man. You know the legendary tale beats, Trace.
I mean, if you really want to know my honest opinion about it seems like the more we learn about these rappers, each one of them is connected in some type of way into some type of street shit. I don't know, man. Niggas, I don't know if niggas just enjoy going. I don't know. No. I don't know if niggas just enjoy going to jail or not. I don't know.
It was a dice game with OG Boo Dirty. You know what I'm saying? And he had some crooked dice type shit. And he was under 10, 17. And he was signed to Akon too. You know what I'm saying?
Both Gotti and Boo Dirty were arrested, but with no witnesses stepping up and no solid evidence.
It's supposed to be on some dice game shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? It get deeper than that, though. It you know, this shit crazy.
Charges were eventually dropped.
Okay, then both you and Yo Gotti got arrested.
Didn't I just say that, bro? Who?
Yeah.
That's OG Boo Dirty right there. He was telling you, bro. And he was signed to Gucci Mane too, bro. Nigga be on that crooked dice shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know Boo Dirty. You know? Come on, man. You know what I mean?
Over that, they dropped the charges.
Yeah, because then nobody come forward and press charges. No, now either side can't press charges.
Did you lose a lot of money sports betting?
You know what I'm saying, man? You know what I mean?
Probably explains why they clicked so well at first. Gucci and Gotti ended up linking up and dropping hit after hit together. From tracks like Mo Money to Colors with Jules Santana, Ridiculous, and Bricks. They were running up numbers in the industry. It wasn't
That's what they did, that white label shit. That's a fact.
just singles either. They went deeper, putting out collaborative projects like the definition of a G&G S-word mixtapes. But that chemistry didn't last long enough for them to fully take over the game together. A beef between them started to brew, and it eventually ended their partnership both as rappers and as street dudes. Came together. A beef between them started to brew, and it eventually...
Yo. The first thing you see. You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro.
I'm gonna do something when I come back or on Tuesday. That's gonna be my thumbnail, man. And I'm gonna do the Jersey J reactions, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't want to get off topic, man, but that's the first thing I thought. Yo, come on. Will you see him? Man, the Jersey J is South Memphis nigga for real. The first thing you see with Black Youngster, what's the first thing you think, bro? Okay. You know what I'm saying? Not to get on topic.
Yeah, yeah.
What's that, man? Yo, break bread, ho.
Actually ended their partnership both as rappers and as street dudes. The turning point came on October 17th, 2012, when Gucci was gearing up to release his mixtape Trap
Oh, that Trap God 3 shit was fire, too.
God, a big move for him and his 1017 brand. That date, 1017, was more than just a release day. It represented Gucci's whole identity and his label's foundation. On that same day, though, Yo Gotti decided to drop the next installment of his Coke Music series, CM7, The World Is Yours. At first,
And the first song from that, bro. The first song from that, bro. Yo, I ain't gonna be funny, bro. I gotta play this song, bro. And I knew from then, bro. It was subliminal to him, man. Hold on. That's crazy. He did that, man. Damn. And niggas ain't catch on then, bro. Hold on. Let me do this.
But see, music was mysterious back then. It wasn't all that snitching like it was now. You really had to know music to know what they was talking about.
Hold on, is it this? Share screen. Oh, no.
These fucking media posts is what's really bringing the light to what that shit was about. A lot of that shit they lying, but you know, a lot of that shit they, you know.
Yeah. Connecting the dots, trying to find out shit. Yup.
Gotti claimed he had no idea they were both dropping on the same day. When he found out, he thought it was a chance for them to dominate together. So he hit up Gucci, excited about the coincidence. But Gucci didn't respond.
It came down to me and homie were dropping on the same day. We didn't know. I didn't know in the beginning. I found out probably a day or so later.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But once I found out, because he's supposed to be my homeboy, so I hit him. You know what I mean? I hit him to chop it up back there. I ain't, he ain't hit me back. He ain't answer. So I'm thinking like, maybe he got a different number. You know how they be, change numbers all the time.
Right.
Gotti brushed it off at first, figuring it wasn't a big deal. He tried to reach out again and still got no response. Things took a turn when Gucci posted something online that made Gotti realize there was a problem. Gotti called Gucci directly to clear the air.
Last minute, we in the layout, we heard about the tweet. When we heard about the tweet, I immediately hit his phone. Like, what's up, homie? You good? You know what I'm saying? And, we chopped it up.
They talked, but Gucci wasn't really focused on the release date conflict. He was more upset about Gotti working with his rivals, T.I. and Jeezy, on the I Got That Sack remix.
That too. You know what I mean?
He didn't even speak about what he tweeted.
Hey, yo, that Got That Sack shit. I don't know. He definitely felt some type of way about that shit. He definitely did. Then when he came up with that song, that mixtape, the first song was Bulletproof.
Yeah, I think it was Bulletproof. Yeah.
And for you, wet behind the ear ass niggas, let me show you. I'm gonna get back to this. Fair use. It's the first song on that same day on that same album, man.
Yeah, bang, bang, bang. Are we here, nigga? What you been waiting on? That dope boy shit. Hey. See, niggas been telling me everywhere I go, you know what I mean? I got it. This shit these niggas been dropping, that shit been stepped on, homie. We need that motherfucker A1. One back, pussy. And I'm weighed up straight off the scale, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Game fucked up. Streets ain't got loyalty. Real dope boy, and I spit real nigga poetry. Niggas talking foul loud about what they gon' do to me. Bought all my cars white, so when you see me, bitch, you know it's me.
No, that's what I was getting at. You know what I mean? Those who don't know, this is a song. You know what I mean? So let me get back to the funk. You know what I mean? Let me get back to the funk. Get back to the funk.
When you
Yeah, man. Real shit. They want to tell the truth. You know what I mean? But two wrongs don't make it right.
I immediately hit his phone. Like, what's up, homie?
They doing that weirdo shit again. Yeah.
We chopped it up.
They talked, but Gucci wasn't really focused on the release date conflict. He was more upset about Gotti working with his rivals, T.I. and Jeezy, on the I Got That Sack remix.
He didn't even speak about what he tweeted. He was like, oh man, you put Jeezy and Tip on the Rex remix. Jeezy tried to... I'm like, what?
After some back and forth, Gotti thought everything was smoothed over and they would...
Gucci was on one end, man. You know what I'm saying? He was on one end. He probably regretted it now. You know what I mean?
Get back to business. To him, this was just a moment to celebrate. They were both dropping tapes, and it could have been a win for both of them. But from Gucci's perspective, it wasn't that simple. He saw Gotti's move as disrespectful, like he was trying to ride the wave of 1017, which was such a key part of Gucci's identity. Out of respect, Gotti changed his release.
Gucci couldn't say that, bruh. Gucci wrong for even thinking that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can hear me, man?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Nah, that nigga had Niggas had their own little wave, bro. Niggas had their own little wave, bro.
Yeah, but a lot of that shit, they was, I don't know, man.
Everybody had their own wave and their own, you know what I'm saying?
I think all that shit that they had going on, then they mixed them little niggas in with it. Then it's a lot of shit that go with that shit, man. I mean,
I know, and I'm gonna break it down, man.
everybody deserve to lead the hood, but everybody don't deserve to be on them rap tours, man. You feel what I'm saying? Much as you want to bring, your hothead niggas with you, much as you want to bring the niggas that's really
What you mean by tours and all that?
Nah, I mean just as a boss, you got to learn how to start making boss choices. You got to know which nigga play what in what field, my nigga. You as a boss, you got to know which nigga play what in what field. And to me, Gucci and them was trying to lock in like brothers instead of business partners. See, at this point, you learn in the streets that ain't no such things as business partners if it ain't the same people that helped you grind out of the mud. Because 9 times out of 10, when you on your road to riches like that, you gonna cut a lot of those niggas off. So once you get to a business like rapping, you don't open up and just allow all your people to flood in. Like, yeah, man, we're gonna mix all these, just like us. We did all that mixing in, and you know what I'm saying? It wasn't supposed to be like that. We were supposed to mix in to do the content, not to try to be friends and buddies. And I seen your nude pictures and all this extra ass shit. It was supposed to have been about, okay, sticking to the fucking plan. All right, what is the business plan? Okay, promote content. Same thing with them. Okay, stick to the plan. What is the plan? Do rap. All right, now you sign to these niggas. These little young niggas, they Bloods. These young niggas, they Crips. You niggas come from a dope boy strategy, even down to your music matches the lifestyle that you once lived. So once you brought that shit to the internet, that's who you was. I mean, you painted yourself as a target. And I tell you the reason why you painted yourself as a target. So let's start with the nigga. Let's start with the nigga. Gucci Man. Gucci Man once was a nigga known for killing a nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Even though it come out years later, he wasn't even a nigga that killed the nigga Pookie Low. It was the girl. But he ended up going to jail for probation violations and all that shit. That's why he wasn't charged for the gun and all that extra shit. See, once you start looking into the real stories of what's going on with these niggas, then you'll start to understand what I'm trying to say. And what I'm trying to say is, like once you do the due diligence of what's real and what's fake. What's real is Gucci Man wasn't the nigga that the industry got him to be. Just like the nigga Jeezy. Jeezy wasn't that nigga that the industry was trying to push him to be. T.I. wasn't that nigga that the industry was trying to push him to be. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, T.I. had the little gun charges and all that extra shit, and they got into a big shootout and all that. That shit come with being a rapper. You understand what I'm saying? Being a rapper and you on these albums, you talking that bullshit, you gonna go through some things. It's just a lot of them not gonna get on Vlad and say cheese and tell you that. But then there's a lot of them that will.
That Jeezy got caught up with that BMF shit.
Right. So
you know what I mean?
Right. So at that point in time, the nigga Yo Gotti, he beefing with the little dyke bitch and all that extra shit when he made the touchdown and all that extra shit. He's coming up on the uprising. Now he's gonna sign the nigga Zedzilla. When he signed the nigga Zedzilla, then all the shit started to come out to the head where everything was. He signed the nigga All-Star. Then he came back, he signed the female. So it's like CMG was up on the rise, so was 1017.
They've been doing it.
Right, but the thing was the niggas connected on some street shit. You know what I'm saying? Before it became music, because you got to think about it. Look how long Yo Gotti And look how long Gucci Mane was out before they did an album together.
Yo, I got some shit right now. Yo, what's crazy that you just said that, right? That's crazy, right? Look. It's because you said that, right? I did it. Remember 2, 3, 4 channels ago, I had brought some shit up called Welcome to Hell on some Memphis shit.
Right.
And Gucci Mane said he gravitated to Memphis.
Right.
I mean, it's the gravitation, man. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you gotta think.
You got certain people that be from certain areas. Okay, and they got a little couple dollars. You know what I'm saying? You got the sack. You know what I mean? They don't mean shit to certain motherfuckers. But when it comes to music, all right, But when you want to try to take it personal, because I'm looking at it all ways, because it always leads, because I can play it. But Gucci Mane said, I can play it. You know I played it.
Yeah, but the thing is, you got
I'm
to
not credit Gucci neither. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, you got to stop shooting for. You got to stop shooting for the possibilities and look at what is the real. What I mean by stop shooting at the possibility, shooting at the possibility is the music. The music is after the shit that happened behind the scenes done happen. That's how the motherfuckers start responding to these songs and shit like that. The thing is, as both of these teams on the rise, they allow two bosses to intertwine.
But niggas been niggas had anime. You know what I'm saying?
Right, listen what I'm saying. Listen what I'm saying, Shy. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you allow two bosses to mingle in, right, and you get sidetracked from the money because it's a business. You gotta remember this. This is a corporation, this is a business. Even though you probably own your own label, white people stamping your shit where you able to sign off checks and shit like that. You're not just gonna be no nigga just signing off checks just because you a street nigga and you came up on a bunch of money. No, you gotta buy vested teams, all that type shit, right? So what happens is that's a business. Now the street part of it is what you rap about, the cocaine, the music, the blocks, pulling up, hey man, you could come to Memphis, hey man, no, you come to Atlanta, I pull up in your hood, I got the fucking Maybach, I got all these chains on, and I talk cocaine music. Okay, on the other hand, I pull up in Memphis, I pull up in the fucking Maybach, I, jump out, chains on, I talk the same talk, you know what I'm saying? Okay, it's a friendship now, because now you start to feel like, okay, this is a nigga I can relate to. He's straight out of the streets. You know what I'm saying? He's straight out of the streets. I can relate to this shit. He's talking about cocaine. He's talking about block, crackheads, crack spots, running up and shit, killing niggas, all type of shit, right? And I'm with all of that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe my music a little bit rugged than his because I'm more of a nigga that's out there in that field versus him. You know what I'm saying? Not to say Gotti ain't never went out there, got his hands dirty or anything like that.
Gotti been out before Gucci Mane, man. You hear me?
Right, but Gotti don't got the personality Gucci got. Let's say that. When it comes to the
can't say that, bro.
When it comes to the hustle part of it, they might have some similarities. But when it comes to that street shit, like actually, the shit that goes along with just not just selling drugs. You feel what I'm saying? Anybody can sell drugs, bro. I mean, you can build a team and start selling drugs, but it's a difference between, let me see, how can I say this? It's a difference between when you got a team like Paid in Full and you got a team like State Property. It's two different types of worlds. So you mix those two worlds in, both of them got the similarities, you know what I'm saying? But one is straight hustle and the other one is straight, you gonna either get it with us or you gonna die right here. So when you mixing those two lifelines like that, you got to remember Gucci at that time on his upcoming, he had sort of becoming the face of Atlanta. So was Yo Gotti. By the time these two niggas started mixing in, they artists that come with it. But let me tell you the downside that's gonna come with everything. I'm gonna cut this short, right? You got Big 30, which is signed under Moneybagg Yo. You got this nigga Pooh Shiesty that's signed on the 1017. Gotti is the head lead of all these branch off brands besides 1017. 1017, that's Gucci shit, right? All right, but here's the problem. And Gucci should have seen this coming from a mile away, right?
Yeah.
Shiesty is from Memphis. 30 is from Memphis. Bag is from Memphis. Glow is from Memphis. All these Memphis rappers, they needed their key player. And at this point, this is after these little songs that you bringing up. I started out my day with a pound of like this after that fact now. It's past the dissing now. Now we on the let's play with the money type shit. And what happened was, if it's true, if Shiesty did sign with CMG, that's a Memphis pool.
Mm-hmm.
Like Gucci should have saw that coming from a mile away. Why would you? But then again, if you take it back a couple years ago, Gucci kind of stepped in the hornet's nest when he kind of like threw that shot subliminal towards Big 30. That everybody not seeing them keep on the fucking top of their head.
Man, because Pooh said, man, from what I heard, how you gonna sign me, but my man better than me? You know what I'm saying? No Diddy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it go deeper than that. When the meetup,
Jimmy Kimmel, bro, and he never came out with an album yet, bro.
Yeah, but on the meetup, it go deeper than that. I don't think Gucci was feeling that nigga 30 at all. He wanted Shiesty all to himself, but Shiesty like, these are Memphis niggas. You got to understand where Shiesty coming from. These are Memphis niggas. And he finding out Gucci don't got that bag like Gotti got that bag. Gotti is tied into the industry hard. Don't get me wrong, Gucci tied in too, but Gucci ain't tied in like Gotti.
Welcome to hell.
And it tells the jail stories and the jail records. This nigga Gucci go to jail for anything. This nigga fuck around and goddamn start acting like he going back to the big belly sipping lean Gucci. He want to. He out of there. Gotti, it's a different story. It's more of a strategical play. Them Memphis niggas, they gonna stick together. And Gucci should have seen that. Just like he should have been trusting his Atlanta niggas. When he started putting all, when he dropped all his Atlanta niggas and start putting all his focus onto the Shiesty shit and Pooh, what's the other boy name? The one that be popping his hips and shit. The one Fujiano.
Fujiano be about to come on in a few months.
Right.
Baby, I ain't shit. She ain't never seen my son. That's my shit. That was my song though. You heard?
Right. So at the end of the day, that's all pretty much. If Shiesty is on that side, that's about the best weapon Gucci got. But the way those young niggas is operating, they loyal to their niggas more than they loyal to that bag because they already got a bag. A lot of them niggas already had a bag before they even became rappers. You feel what I'm saying? Living the life of crime and shit like that. They had a bag, man. You know what I'm saying?
Said it earlier. Yo,
living a life of crime ain't no cheap thing. You know what I'm saying?
Why he signed Pooh Shiesty? And come on, Big 30 was that nigga, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but at the same time, they may needed something. But that's how the industry is. They may needed something from the other side. You think Gotti couldn't pull no strings and got that nigga Shiesty before anybody could have? That nigga 30 probably didn't even want to sign to the nigga Gotti, but he signed to the nigga Bags though. He might know Bags from the city and the city that the part of Bags come from. Bags probably know his people and all the extra ass shit. So if I don't want to sign to Bags, I can go sign to Black Youngster. But Black Youngster might stay on the side of town where my folks might know his folks, and his daddy might been kicking it with my daddy, and they OGs from the other block over there. You know what I'm saying? So if I don't want to sign to neither one of them, I just go on over there and get popularity from the Glorilla chick. I go to the Glorilla chick. Hey, listen, I want to clean my music up. I want to get over there to that lime lifestyle. Gotti's sitting on a fucking trump card. If he got Pooh Shiesty, he's sitting on a fucking trump card. Right? If they sign to CMG or not, they sign to CMG. Just like YMBC, him and all them rest of them niggas, they were signed to Cash Money. They were signed to Cash Money. Oh, because they changed it from Cash Money to Young Money. It was a different. No, nigga, it's the same fucking label. That's how the business aspect go of it. But when your artists start to mingle in and start to learn y'all, you know, and you getting too cool with these niggas, man, you know, and these niggas ain't from your city. I would have, me personally, if I was Gucci Mane, I'd have been stuck on my own celebrities, my own people.
Yo,
you had
Trey,
a fucking Trump.
I'm about to make niggas mad.
Nigga had a Trump card. That nigga had Amigo. That nigga listen. He could have been the QCP before there was a QCP. He could have took. He had the Migos. Gucci had Young Thug, Roscoe Dash, all of those niggas. Travis Scott, all of them, right? They was meeting. Gucci made tweets about certain rappers, but did it in a subliminal way. He done with the Geek Squad rap and all this extra shit, and them niggas became multi-million-dollar rappers. So he turned to the streets and got street niggas, and these niggas went straight to prison on them. So
he ain't had nothing to do with him.
Nah, the industry still got a fucking blackball on that nigga.
Oh yeah, of course.
So anything that he touched, they realize anything that.
Yo,
listen.
Hold on, Trace. Listen, Pooh Shiesty was on Jimmy Kimmel, bro. You know what the show Jimmy Kimmel was?
Yeah, when you fucking with a nigga like Gotti, I just told you it's a different.
Pooh Shiesty was under Gucci Mane.
Yeah, but what I'm telling you, it's a different.
With an album or nothing, bro. Like you got to understand how the possibilities be endless. On now, this is who we want right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
one song, bro. Pooh Shiesty did one song.
Listen to me, bro. Listen to me. And this the part you're not. Listen, Shy. This the part. Shy. This the part you're not understanding. NBA YoungBoy did the same thing when he came out with that song. No Smoke. I can break that down. When NBA YoungBoy came out with that song, No Smoke. NBA YoungBoy ain't had to look back since then. It was a couple times people thought NBA YoungBoy was gonna flop in between that, but when he made that song No Smoke, do you know the boys that mind he triggered then? There's a lot of them that don't fuck with NBA anymore. But back then, that's when I was bending the blocks and going around the corners and shit. That all was on the radio. Same thing with Pooh Shiesty. When Pooh Shiesty first came out, I heard it on every radio around town.
Man,
that's a different
the only motherfucker that was playing Pooh Shiesty, man, in New York, God bless his soul, was K. Slade.
Yeah, but you talking about New York. I'm in the South.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? And all that trap.
Niggas already been knew about Pooh Shiesty though, bro. Cause you know niggas
right.
ain't certain shit, bro. But it
Matter of fact, the nigga,
you know what I'm saying?
Before y'all before niggas in New York realized the nigga was already at that level, we already had knew 4 or 5 months before then. Just like when Scarlett jumped off of the porch, y'all already knew that Scarlett had jumped off the porch.
Story short, my nigga was on Jimmy Kimmel. I ain't seen no Jim Jones on Jimmy Kimmel. I ain't seen no Cameron on Jimmy Kimmel. All these
because it's a different. I just told you, Shot. It's a different tax bracket. When you become a star like NBA YoungBoy, once you become a star like Pooh Shiesty, once you become a star like Fujiano, once you become a star like these mainstream stars, these are mainstream stars. They didn't.
And where they from? The motherfucking South, nigga. Break
That's
bread,
a fact.
oh yeah.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Right,
yeah.
but like I said, ain't no other
these
like.
niggas' neck. Got these old niggas.
Hold up, Shot, chill, bro, chill.
I'm on one, yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
Break bell.
But but that's what I was telling you in the industry. With that music shit in the industry, they downfall is not about records, because the black Southerns produced a lot, just like Northern rappers produce so much. They was the birth of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So we could never forget where hip hop came from. And I wouldn't be up here just saying, oh yeah, we pulled out a lot, but that took years and manipulation from DJs and shit like that. Because
can't nobody justify what's hip hop off from where the next person from, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I mean, at that point, niggas had to push their way through the door, Shy. You understand what I'm saying? It wasn't like, see, New York niggas think that we manipulated the DJs and put them in a headlock and choked niggas out and made them play Southern music. No, it wasn't like that. At one point in time, they didn't even want to play Southern rappers. So they thought Southern rappers was too slow. It wasn't gonna make the cut, all that shit. It was the record industry what made the changes to the music. Just like they went from censoring to every word that you said in the song to now you can say whatever you want to in a song. That's the record industry that did that. They the one that pushes the DJs. They the one that tell the DJs, hey, this is gonna pop, this is gonna go, this is what it is. The fans don't have a choice in that type of shit. So they get that misconstrued with the Southern rappers and Southern music producers. We didn't push no fucking New York people to push our music. When Outkast and them,
hold on, Trace. All right, you going to a strip club, right? You going to a strip club. You know what your intentions on going to a strip club, right? Why would I listen to a motherfucking boom bap bop 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 power to the people shit? Then you hear slob on my knob, man, and bitches popping their ass. That bitch come out the woodwork. Yeah, you already know how that shit go, bro.
Yeah.
If the motherfucking hoes ain't shaking they motherfucking ass in that motherfucking club, when they hear that motherfucking 808 in the motherfucking spider beat, all that, man, they already know what it is, man. They whine with their shit, bro. You gotta get with the program, man. A motherfucker can have a nigga say, oh, he whack. But soon, yeah, they say he whack. That's how the New York niggas look. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to New York, but you know what I mean?
I
You
mean,
go down south, that same motherfucking song, nigga, a bitch paying her bills, and you know what I'm saying?
but what I'm saying is it's a thing that side of the culture always looked down at us like our people pulled all these screens. No, y'all, these mainstream fucking DJs was fucking New York DJs. They was up northern DJs and all of that. Once upon a time, South niggas couldn't get in like that. They had to go through up northern
Shouts out to
people.
K-Slay that bridge the gap, man.
Right. So like, but even he had to go and lean in and fuck around and lean on a desk and say, hey man, listen, I got this, because it wasn't possible. So what happened was when you had main producers like Jermaine Dupri, who really sit on the fucking mountain of outselling any fucking artist when it comes to records, producing and all that shit, right?
Yeah,
which is a lot of but it don't matter. It don't matter. We talking about the history of what the South was represented from. A nigga from Atlanta. It took a nigga from Atlanta to really sit down and start cutting out fucking deals, and how he did it, and how he did it. He opened up the bro. What else was it, bro? Because I could pull. I could pull it up right now. Ain't nobody got it like Jermaine Dupri, bro. Jermaine Dupri is one of the top niggas from the South, bro.
But watch this though. You know what I'm saying? We can agree to disagree. That's why I love the content. You know what I'm saying? See, this was needed. Watch this.
Dominated the airwaves, with boom bap and stories of the struggle in the East, and G-Funk with its party-oriented and raw gangster music in the West. Southern rap, however, was harder to define and wasn't taken as seriously by the mainstream during this time period. As a result, many rappers released music independently, without a label, resulting in a wide variety of sounds and experiments. Rolls, booming 808s, and triplets. While Atlanta is generally credited as the birthplace of modern trap, many fans are unaware of a scene. Atlanta is generally credited as the background and the mainstream, with hi-hat rolls, booming 808s, and triplets. Action tropes and flows have taken over hip-hop. Trap is now, without a doubt, the most popular and influential sound coming from the South, infiltrating both the underground and the mainstream, with hi-hat rolls, booming 808s, and triplets. While Atlanta is generally credited as the birthplace of modern trap, many fans are unaware of a scene predating Atlanta's that went on to influence the sound of hip-hop today.
North, Memphis, South, Memphis, West, Wood, Orange Mound. North, Memphis, South, Memphis, West, Wood, Orange Mound. North, Memphis, South, Memphis, West, Wood, Orange Mound. North, Memphis, South, Memphis, West, Wood, Orange Mound.
Now.
You, just you, building your app on base 44.
That's how you know I'm the truth, Holmes. You see what they trying to do? They trying to fuck up my shit, bruh.
North, Memphis, South, Memphis, West, Wood, Orange Mound. 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 They can say Garnett, they can say Garnett. North, Memphis, South, Memphis, West, Wood, Orange Mound. They can say Garnett,
the whole Memphis song. That's
What
really
the
what
hell,
influenced Memphis.
motherfucker?
A lot of the hip hop you hear today and shit like that was influenced by motherfucking old Memphis rappers and shit.
So when I was hustling, I always was playing Memphis rappers. I felt like they had such an underground scene, and that's what I grew up.
You hear today and shit like that was influenced by motherfucking old Memphis rappers and shit.
So when I was hustling, I always was playing Memphis
Ain't that what he said?
rappers. I felt like they had such an underground
Yeah,
scene.
but hold on. Pause that for a second. You talking about Aspire music versus a person. Gucci Man is Aspire. The young dude saying that the music from Memphis was very aspiring. It was. Hold on, wait a minute, Shy. Also, Louisiana music was jumping like that. Matter of fact, if you go over there, you look at Uncle Luke and all them from the 305, they was popping a little noise too. A lot of fucking states in the South was very influential when it came to music, right? But what I'm telling you is, ain't no other artist that come out of the South like that nigga Jermaine Dupri. You understand what I'm saying?
He ain't from the South.
I'm not saying so far as in lit music. I'm not saying that Jermaine Dupri got he the hottest rapper he ever had a hot time. I'm saying so far as a industry pioneer, the one that was started out like a stage act and became big like Russell Simmons. You see what I'm saying? We're not talking about Aspire music because we can play Aspire games all day. There's people that overroute Memphis roots when it comes to hip hop roots. There's places that outpopulate New Orleans when it comes to Southern roots. But what I'm saying is to you, when it comes to a person like Jermaine Dupri, look at the background story of Jermaine Dupri.
He got it from his daddy, man. You know what I'm saying? Modine wave.
A lot of them got it from their parents, my nigga. You understand what I'm saying? We talking about simply what he did. We're not talking about what his daddy gave him and he living off of daddy money. No, we talking about what he took and he went from that point, because you got to remember Jermaine Dupri came out when he was a kid.
Rose Gold, break bread, hold the South, got something to say.
You know what I'm saying? Rose Gold, what up?
You can pull up Rose Gold, but right here, it's the truth though, Trace. Fuck Jermaine Dupri, bro. He don't represent.
I can't say that when he up there in Master P and Baby Status. I can't say that. It's hard for me to say fucking nigga like Jermaine Dupri.
He ain't, nah, man. That man, look.
It's hard for me to say that, child, because I know the history of music. So it's hard for me to say fuck a nigga like Jermaine Dupri when he's at the status of Baby.
But as far as with Atlanta, yeah, he did, but it was other people from Atlanta that was doing it before Jermaine Dupri, bro.
Right, but ain't nobody ain't when it comes to hip hop, ain't nobody overseas. When it comes to
Pastor Troy ain't even from Atlanta, bro. You know what I'm saying?
When it comes to producing, when it comes to
I give him that. No, you can't say that. Then you got to give it to L.A. Reid too and Babyface.
We talking about hip hop.
They had a part of it too.
Yeah, but Babyface wasn't really part of hip hop, and them niggas wrote a lot of love.
Somebody call the face, bro. How you gonna say that?
Nah,
Yes.
What hip hop song Babyface featured in? Go.
He done wrote mad songs, bro.
For hip hop now.
And
Name it.
and he had a you ever heard of LaFace Records?
We talking about hip hop. Something that sold. Listen now, shot. Hold up. We're talking about hip hop songs that was wrote, sold out for millions, became platinum, Grammys, gold, any type of place like that. We talking hip hop. When you talking about love songs, cause I know Babyface was that nigga when it came to love shit.
But you ever heard of LaFace Records? LaFace Records.
We talking about hip hop. Name an artist Babyface wrote for in hip hop that blew to the top. That's what I'm saying. Jermaine Dupri, I can name over 40 fucking rappers that came from Atlanta that Jermaine Dupri gave the fucking.
But they all came in from under LaFace. That's who Jermaine Dupri fucked with. That was his distribution. Then he fucked with Columbia.
Right. But that's the same thing like Puff Daddy. Puff Daddy was the face
on a whole other tax bracket, bro.
No, it's not. Because Puff Daddy was the face of. Hold up, Shy. Wait a minute, bro. Come on, man.
Go ahead. Do what you do.
That's the same thing with Puff Daddy. Puff Daddy was the face of Bad Boy. But what was the company Puff was working for before he could seal Bad Boy off for himself? What was the company he was working for?
Uptown Records.
All right, so okay, that would be the same thing. You saying that the nigga that ran Uptown Records was the nigga that was signing off on. Like, okay, we get that part, but what we saying is the work that Puff put in for himself. What was the work that Puff put in for himself? He brought out Total. He brought out motherfuckers like Big. He brought out a lot of good fucking rappers. Even though he shitted on most of those niggas, he still brought them out to the table.
Look at Jermaine, and then now you want to compare him to Jermaine Dupri?
Jermaine Dupri sit at that fucking category. Jermaine Dupri got a lot of fucking hit rappers that came from the South, bro.
No, I'm not denying that.
Okay, but that's the same. Listen, that's the same. Listen, that's the when it's time to sit at the CEO table. Let me put it in this way. When it's time to sit at the CEO table for hip hop, okay. You got Master P sitting at a table. You got Baby sitting at the table. You got Puff sitting at the table. You got motherfuckers like Russell Simmons sitting at the table. You mean to tell me?
They try to start that.
Hold up, man. See, we both can't talk, bro.
Go ahead.
You mean to tell me there is not one seat for Jermaine Dupri at that conference table?
Yeah.
Then he's a pioneer for Atlanta music. If anybody know anything about Atlanta music and the hip hop culture,
yeah, you right. But what about Lil Jon? No.
Hell no. I would have respected if you would have gave it the bum. I would have respected if you would have gave it the bum B or a ball of MJG. even though they don't even make the seat at the conference table, but I rather say you gave it to them.
As far they not CEOs. I understand what you're saying about the CEO wise.
Yeah, when it's time for us to sit all the CEOs to the table that bring all the fucking hit records. If we bring all the CEOs to the table that drop straight hit records, Jermaine Dupri gonna have a chair up there. No diggity. No fucking diggity.
I don't know, man.
I'm telling you. You do your homework on that nigga Jermaine Dupri, my nigga.
I understand, but look, I like this shit. See, I love this shit, man.
Yeah, do your homework on that nigga Jermaine Dupri. That nigga Jermaine Dupri ain't no.
Yeah, Jermaine Dupri did have an impact on hip hop. Yes, he did, bro.
A big one.
He did.
A
Yes,
big one.
Yes.
I'm talking about a huge one. But don't forget now.
He did, but it wasn't on no street shit though.
Don't forget. Not see, they was recognized at that time when Jermaine Dupri and them came out. Jermaine Dupri wasn't no gangster rapper. He was the cool guy. And the Ferrari Jaguar switching 4 lanes. So funkified. Now, Jermaine Dupri, listen, man, Jermaine Dupri wasn't recognized as the gangster nigga. You can't go find one record that Jermaine Dupri was gangster, but he was the cool nigga. He was the cool nigga. He was the nigga that had the Wayne glasses on with the fucking gap teeth, with the button-up shirts. That was Jermaine Dupri.
Word up, hey, word up, hey, word up, hey, for real.
Jermaine Dupri, and then he struck a gold mine. His biggest gold mine. I don't know how he slipped.
Nah. It was Chris Cross, nigga.
Chris Cross and them was an I collaboration.
That's put him on the map, man. That's what put.
I mean, I'm not saying what put him on the map. I said his biggest collaboration. I ain't say what put him on the map.
He did a lot of shit. The Mariah Carey shit.
I ain't say what put him on the map because you got to think about it. You got to think about it. He had some banging collaborations. He didn't just have collabs. He had bangers.
I'm gonna be honest. To me, the only thing I ever heard him do that was the beat was nice was "Hating Your Blood." To me, me personally, that
that nigga came out when that nigga came out. That nigga was moving across the board. Not only was he in the hip hop world, that nigga was over there making love songs with Jack and Edge. That nigga was over there doing shit. Man, that nigga hands was damn near in every fucking thing. And don't let a nigga get up here and tell you anything different, man. Do your fucking homework on that nigga Jermaine Dupri. That nigga Jermaine Dupri is one of the biggest pioneers that came out of the South. No diss to Baby, no diss to fucking Masterpiece. Shout out to both of those cats. But those niggas, if I could get those niggas on the platform right now, they're gonna tell you, hell yeah, that nigga was a goddamn marketing genius. Yeah.
Because he grew up in the industry, bro.
It wouldn't matter what he grew up in. A lot of niggas grew up in the industry. A lot of them couldn't bring a fucking hit record to the table. Listen, I know record.
I'm gonna make you laugh, right? I'm gonna make you laugh, right? Just say, right? And I want to get off topic, man, because I know this shit is full. You know what I mean? All right. Just say a 50-year-old rapper got a catchy hook, but he got the look. Could you imagine being 50-something years old on a freshman double XL cover, bro? How embarrassing would that look to you as a man?
That ain't embarrassing. Hell no, that ain't embarrassing, nigga. Fuck you mean? I'm 50 years old. I'm 50. I feel nigga. Listen, bro. I'm not feeling stupid. I'm feeling honored. Because at this point, I'm at 60 fucking years old. Think about what you said. I am at 60 fucking years old. And you want to take a picture of my old wrinkled ass, nigga, I feel honored, nigga. Something about my self-esteem you just lifted, nigga.
Double XL.
I don't know. I don't know. It's just something about my self-esteem you just lifted. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh no. Yo, shout out to Sonny Marco. Oh no.
I don't know.
Let's get back to this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's get back to this shit, man. I ain't want to throw shit off, man. Yo, y'all get them likes up. Break bread, ho. It's banks of trades, man. You know what I'm saying?
What I gravitated to, like the most gutter music, is what I want to hear.
Well, I've never been to Memphis. The city famous for its barbecues, clean drinking water, and oddly shaped buildings intrigues me deeply. Not only is Memphis the birthplace of rock and roll and home of blues, it is also mentioned in songs more than any other city in the world. While Memphis may be fascinating to outsiders like myself, the city is incredibly violent, with one of the highest rates of crime in the US. This is reflected in the themes and lyrics of Memphis rap, aka Memphis horrorcore, a unique sound that emerged from the city during the mid-90s. The sound is characterized by its dark atmosphere, lo-fi production, triplet flow, repetitive hooks, and dreamy sound. Notable artists include 666 Mafia, Tommy Wright III, DJ Squeaky, Gangsta Pat, Kingpin Skinny Pimp, DJ Zerk, Al Capone, and many more. These artists created a prototype for modern trap music and invented a timeless sound that inspired various microgenres, such as cloud rap, trill wave, and funk. Like many other niche scenes throughout history, Memphis rap went on to influence genres that surpassed the popularity of the original scene. This makes the topic extremely difficult to research due to a lack of information. In fact, while researching the topic, I only found a handful of handy articles and videos. Even the Wikipedia page was lacking information. While I don't claim to be an expert on the topic, I've done my best to provide an accurate depiction of the scene and its history.
What if you can create your own website by saying, this is what I want? With Wix, you can.
Fair use.
The first thing that needs to be addressed before going any further is the question of how Memphis rap originated. Many listeners lacking a deep understanding of the scene credit 3-6 as the pioneers of the style. However, this is far from true. The godfather of Memphis rap was DJ Spanish Fly, an electro DJ
Spanish Fly, smoking onions. Real shit.
who began dropping his own songs between mixes and sold tapes at the clubs he played at. Fly's music was a catalyst for change in the rap landscape. His use of 808s, darker subject matter, and electro influence foreshadowed the sound of early pioneers. DJ Squeaky followed Spanish Fly and further developed the sound. His beats were dark and menacing. For a brief moment, Squeaky was the go-to producer, with rappers such as 8ball and MJG, Skinny Pimp, Tom Ski Mask, and Criminal Main gracing his beats. Squeaky's sound went on to influence 666 Mafia. In fact, DJ Paul and Juicy J's first tapes sampled sounds from Squeaky's beats. These bootleg sounds caused ruckus within the scene. Squeaky explains in this 2012 interview that 666 were copying his style, beats and hooks. While these allegations may be true, I believe 3-6 really perfected the sound and left their mark on the scene with classic tracks such as Player Haters, Riding in the Chevy, and Break the Law. In fact, the whole of Underground Volume 1 is one of my favourite tapes and is a classic from back to back, and a great entry into 666 Mafia's discography and the Memphis scene as a whole. Memphis rap history wouldn't be complete without mentioning Number One Suspect by Gangsta Pat, the first major label release coming from the city. In the same year, 8ball and MJG made their debut with their underground album Listen to the Lyrics, which was followed up in 1993 with Coming Out Hard, a highly regarded and influential Memphis classic, also sampled by 3-6. Unfortunately, Memphis rap history is an extremely complex topic. Luckily, L Dialogue, a rapper from Memphis, created a song titled The Unofficial Story of Memphis Rap, which goes into great detail about the roots of the sound. The link to this song will be in the description, and I highly recommend checking it out. The Memphis sound isn't the most accessible hip-hop subgenre. The thick southern accent, lyrical content, and lo-fi sound can be off-putting for many. However, these twisted, mysterious, and otherworldly sounds are what intrigue me the most about the genre. One moment I can be feeling euphoric as ambient samples wash over me until the track changes and I'm greeted by devilish laughter and unsettling, demonic, trance-like vocal loops. This unsettling, drugged-out atmosphere of Memphis rap was a result of DIY recordings using equipment like 4-tracks and cheap drum machines. These machines were extremely basic and forced producers to experiment within their limitations, resulting in a unique and recognizable sound that stands out from the crowd. Drum patterns programmed on the TR-808, usually sequenced in halftime, are the backbone for Memphis production. The sounds featured in this legendary drum machines are extremely distinct, with thick kick drums, snares that sound like gunshots, and twittering hi-hats. One of the most recognizable sounds coming from the machine is the 808 cowbell, used in many tracks to create creepy melodies.
Yeah, the 808 triplet float. You know what I'm saying? The whole 808 triplet flow.
Similar patterns can be heard in modern cloud trap. For example, this Hard in the Paint remix by legendary producer Suicide You.
Fuck, I go hard in the motherfucking paint, nigga. Leave you stankin', nigga. What the fuck you thinking, nigga?
Nigga know about them days, you know what I'm saying?
Die for this shit or what the fuck I said. Front yard, broad day with the S. See Gucci, that's my motherfucking nigga. I hang in the town with the.
That's from the SoundCloud era.
Hit squad killers. Walk a flock of flame on the hood ass nigga. Ride a real slow, bending corners, my nigga.
Match with a local TurboTax expert at our new in-person locations. They're special.
Sampling was, and still is, an extremely important aspect of hip-hop. However, Memphis producers rejected the common rules and techniques used by other regions. For example, chopping samples was quite uncommon in Memphis. Producers would generally loop horror movie soundtracks, pianos, soul samples, and synth melodies to create their beats. Another big difference is that there was no stigma behind who could use what sample and how they used it. Generally, reusing popular samples was looked down upon on the East and West Coast, but in Memphis, producers would often reuse the same samples as their peers, sometimes multiple times. This included musical elements such as melodies, as well as acapellas and drums from other local artists. Some of the most popular samples include Snowboy's Drag Rap, Isaac Hayes' Ike's Mood, the Isley Brothers' The Highways of My Life, and the OJ's Cry Together. A common technique used during the 90s involved sampling vocals repeatedly through tracks to create hypnotic hooks. Often these vocal hooks were resampled by other artists, causing more grit and tape hiss to the tracks. The most famous example of this is DJ Zerk's track Too Thick from 1993, which is probably the most sampled Memphis track of all time. Some of my favorite tracks that use this sample include 9 to Your Dome by 3 6 Mafia.
What you gonna do, bitch? Get up on my dick because you know this shit is thick. This shit is thick.
Little Noid talking shit.
Get shit out of my clip and shoot you in your fucking face. Get shit out of my clip and shoot you in your fucking face. Talk your shit out of my clip and shoot you in your fucking face.
And Slangin' Rocks by Player Fly.
Slangin' rocks, non-stop, snatching versus on your block. If you can't deal with this, no need to fuck with buckshot.
Shit got crazy, man. That was cool, man. Everybody doing their little. Yeah, I'm gonna take a little piece of what you said. Yeah, it sounded hot. Made a hook, you know what I mean?
As you've probably realized by now, Memphis rap is highly DIY, but not only in its production, but also in its distribution. During this time period, albums were generally distributed independently. Legendary producer and rapper Tommy Wright outlines this perfectly in his video for Complex.
Mainstream wasn't big to us. We know we underground. We make a tape, roll up to the stereo shop, hope they buying, you know what I'm saying, 50, 100. Come back, make some little
word, nigga, go to Lady B's and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Pop tunes. Yeah, good days, man. You know what I mean? That's when Hollywood was Hollywood, man. Man, you look at Hollywood now, man. That shit hurt my soul, man. Hollywood used to be the spot back in the day, man. I know what it is, man. You know what I mean? See? Them funky town motherfuckers, them red pill babies, man. You know what I'm saying? Real shit.
hand-drawn flyers, stick them up somewhere, put them out there, and hope that the store call you back needing a re-up. You know what I mean?
These do-it-yourself approaches to promotion created a strong culture that has lived on today with the advent of independent streaming sites such as SoundCloud and Bandcamp. In fact, many Memphis revival artists continue to release music on the tape format, such as Little Ugly Mane and artists from Doom Shop Records. Tapes from the original scene can be found on eBay and Discogs occasionally, but due to degradation, these tapes are becoming extremely rare and difficult to find in working condition. Fortunately, collectors and fans have uploaded most of the great.
Anybody trying to bury that shit, they can try to blackwash the roots of what the South, what it is, man. Texas niggas, Memphis niggas, New Orleans niggas. Man, Atlanta was known for that booty shaking shit, man. We all know that, man. We all know that, man. Fuck out of here, man. When they come that gangster shit, niggas know what it is, man. Break bread, ho.
Greatest tracks on YouTube and blog sites, allowing for future generations to enjoy the classic sound. The triplet flow, also known as the Migo flows in modern culture, has taken over hip-hop in recent years, but it has been around for a lot longer than most people realise. The flow lends itself to halftime beats and was an important aspect of the Memphis sound, with artists such as Lord Infamous, Lil Yo, aka Yo Gotti, and Coopster using this technique to create powerful punchlines, tongue twisters, and rhythms that have me impressed and confused at the same time. Some examples of the triplet flow include Low Key on That Devil Shit.
We got that reggae.
The fuck, Arhaney?
Send me, okay? So let's go.
Chinchy, please do my beat.
Lil Yo, Creepin'.
That's Yo Gotti, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Now, see?
Get him when they know fuck, I'm go to the rant to the car, cause they can't get far when the rats on the thing, he escaped from the goddamn world, the fuck he go. Looking at something I really don't know. Seeing it doesn't run to the past, so I come into the business today. Wanna be today, 2 minutes mid, wanna get away.
But the real mastermind behind triplets is Lord Infamous.
Rest in peace, Lord Infamous. Rest in peace, Lord Infamous, man. Break bread, ho. Break bread, ho. Yeah.
I just wonder why come I commit all these murders when full of the gun. I smoke at the second, I load up the full metal jacket like I'm in a trunk. But the drummer begins to blow up, I'm corrupt off the Endo blush like bumps when I light up the fuse, a lot niggas that done.
Oh, I was on mute. Oh, Paul, you know you is. Whenever you ready, let me know, cause I'm gonna do. Yeah, we gonna spread the message, man. You know what I'm saying? Break bread, ho. I'm doing content right now. You know what I'm saying? It's more to come. See, I don't got no duck on my shit. I do what the fuck I want, man. I'm on one. You know. I'm at where I'm at, and I'm a BYB. Break bread, ho. Happy B-Day.
But the drummer begins to blow up, I'm corrupt off the Endo blush like bumps when I light up the fuse, a lot niggas that done.
Disputes over the origin of the sound sparked beef between Bone Thugs and 666 during the 90s. However, it is not completely clear where the flow originates from. The flow has stood the test of time, becoming the dominant sound in modern rap. Mainstream artists such as the Migos, Lil Uzi Vert, Kanye West, and many more have used the flows, as well as underground artists such as Suicide Boys, Bones, and Denzel Curry. In combination with triplets, Memphis rappers often deliver their lyrics in a creepy, high-pitched singing voice. My favorite example of this is in the track Robbers, in which Coopster delivers haunting imagery of psychopathic.
Man, what you said? Robbers that hang in the hood with it, ride clean, nigga. Y'all know nothing about that shit.
Criminal behavior over an eerie instrumental.
Rest in peace, Coopster nigga, man. Break bread, ho.
This vocal performance is both spooky and dreamy, creates a disassociative experience for the listener. Perhaps even more important than flow is subject matter. Drug use, murder, gang violence, crime, horror, the occult, and possession are all common themes in Memphis rap. Due to the evil nature of Memphis lyrics, some critics have argued that artists such as 666 Mafia are devil worshippers or cult members. In fact, conspiracy theories regarding cursed tapes and sigils have surfaced online through forums and image boards such as 4chan's paranormal board X. However, the lack...
Nigga, don't pump that narrative. It's gonna always be dark, man. Memphis gonna always look bad because what it is, man. Like, come on, man. There's gonna always be a dark cloud over there, man. Happy birthday, Martin Luther King. Did anybody say happy birthday, Martin Luther King? None of you motherfuckers, man. You know what I'm saying? None of you motherfuckers, man. Talking all this bullshit, man.
of information makes it difficult to research or validate and remains a mystery. Memphis rap is also famous for its slang and difficult to interpret lyrics. A great example of this is the hook from Riding Steamer on DJ Zerk's Underworld tape. The term riding steamer is used in this track to refer to driving in a stolen vehicle. Other famous slang includes,
yeah, make a sting. You're gonna make a sting, man. You know what I'm saying?
Junt or joint, and Anna or animosity. However, the most iconic slang word is fairly simple, main, which is a popular way to pronounce the word man in Memphis.
Man, Hernandez, I know you watching, man. You gotta find Lady B, man. You know what I'm saying? I always had a crush on Lady B, man. You know what I'm saying? I want to do that topic too, man. Is that Lady B or Skinny, man? You know what I'm saying?
Memphis tapes are always referencing local areas and real events. Their lyrics can often be wacky, bizarre, and otherworldly, as the scene puts great emphasis on style and less on lyricism and rhyming. This way of thinking has really helped hip-hop move in a new direction. which can be seen in the rap culture that followed in the 2000s to the present, especially with artists such as Lil B. While the genre remained mostly underground during its heyday, the scene gained a cult following online through blogs and YouTube channels, which helped to introduce a whole new generation to the music. Some of my favourite channels to explore include Psychopathic Savage, Soldiers from the North, and many others. It is hard not to notice the scene's strong connection to internet music genres and sounds in hip-hop. Trillwave, aka funk, which predates cloud rap, is heavily influenced by Memphis rap, with artists from Space Ghost.
Yeah, man. What up with y'all, man? Damn, yeah, they ain't just a drummer for real, for real. Damn, that dude, shh. Yo, your hair, your hair. Oh, hey, got himself with some shit, man. Fair use, fair use, fair use. Shouts out to Scandal Los Angeles, man. You know what I'm saying? Break bread hope. That shit crazy.
Today's a good day, y'all. After weeks of internal conflict and public chaos, fellow podcaster Spoety conclusion we've been putting in front of people. Welcome back to Scandalous Los Angeles TV, where we expose the exposers. Today's a good day, y'all. After weeks of internal conflict and public chaos, fellow podcaster Spoety Face has finally arrived at the same conclusion we've been putting in front of people this whole time. CS2 Back is a devil. And it's always something to witness when someone finally steps out of the darkness and into the light. It only took Spoety a couple of episodes on No Jumper before he was able to see what we've all been seeing.
Man, I'm convinced, y'all. This dude, Wack 100, ain't nothing but the devil, bro. Nothing but the devil. Like on some real shit. All he try to do is divide and conquer. I see this dude on the internet every day, pit brothers and sisters against each other for his own amusement.
Spoety thinks CS2-back is doing this just for his own amusement. CS2-back is doing this because he's being directed. He has handlers.
We all got handlers, Chuck. Chuck, we all have a handler, bro. Stop it, Wack. You do, I got a handler.
This behavior isn't random, and it isn't just entertainment. This is how he's incentivized.
You gotta pay attention, man. You know what I'm saying? Dirty sector. Y'all can learn a lot from a dummy. You know what I'm saying? What tactics other people try to use.
This is how he gets paid. This is the deal that allows him to live better than the people around him and posture as rich in spaces where others don't have the same access. But let's be clear. Porky's being controlled. And that became obvious a long time ago, especially after the way he publicly spoke on Tupac. CS2-back is constantly talking about having dirt on other people, claiming he's seen gay sex tapes that could ruin reputations. But understand that if he goes against his handlers, they'll defund him and release the gay sex tapes they have of him.
What you need to know is that this goes very high up. You know how Trump talks about the deep state that he's fighting?
Yo, they own it. Shout out to Scandalous Los Angeles. Break bread, ho.
That's what's behind all of this. The deep state, the Illuminati, the secret parties, where they invite the strongest black men in the entertainment industry. They slip something in their drink so they pass out, okay? They slip a Mickey in their drink, whatever the fuck they do, the man blacks out. Then they...
That's why the clap have Jezebel hands look the way it is, man. Pay attention, you heard? If you don't know who I'm talking about, y'all know who the clap having Jezebel is. One time for the dirty sector! Yo, that lying asshole, right? Came in this sector to I'm the one that did this to him, man. Bitch, you ain't Mika. Lying skank.
Tie his wrists and ankles. Then they repeatedly sodomize the black man with, different people there and take videotape and photos. When the black man wakes up, he's speeding out as you-know-what and doesn't know what the fuck happened. He has no memory of what happened. Then they show him the video, and they say, here's what we got on you. And that's how they got just about everybody in Hollywood.
This is the kind of leverage they hold over the head of their workers. This is why Kanye made this statement.
Oh, that's why Kanye went on Clubhouse. It was, that's crazy. Ballhead got a lot of dirt, huh? Yo, this shit crazy.
I don't care if you have me fucking a goat on camera. I don't care what you do.
Like a lot of people were saying this before, I didn't know Buddy before I met him, and I didn't really follow his work too much. I did all that time in prison, but when everybody was saying, Spoety, don't mess with him, don't do an interview with him, man, that's the devil. You making a deal with the devil. I didn't understand what they said. They were saying. I understand now. I literally sit there and watch this dude. Excuse me, I just ate lunch. I literally sit there here and watch this dude pin brothers and sisters against each other for his own amusement. That's why, if you notice, he called himself the puppet master or the puppeteer. And now that I think about it, he ain't no better than these other dudes out here that's participating.
Ain't that somebody that y'all know? Yeah, that part.
And orchestrating the genocide amongst our people. You know what? I don't mess with that type of stuff, man. That dude ain't nothing but the devil, and he laughs about it. He know what he doing. He thinks the stuff is actually funny. The same with the same thing with the young lady Jalise. I never met her before. Talked to her briefly in a DM, but it wasn't nothing more than that. I wasn't familiar with her or nothing like that. I didn't have a problem with her before we met on No Jumper. And to hear that he told her to say certain stuff or to do certain things to antagonize the cast like that, it was disgusting, bro. And it was hard for me to hear and to digest, because it's like Jalise, I don't even know you like that. I never had a problem with you. Why are you coming for me when you were just on the same train? So it was you know what I mean? It's kind of crazy, bro. But and then to hear him hate on G Malone like that is so crazy to me. It's so crazy. Like, you so much of a hater. Like, he pinned his own, if you notice, he pinned his own people against each other, but praised the white man.
Imagine being able to reach 15 million views on the first video of a new YouTube channel.
That's crazy, man. Yo. That's fucked up.
House Negro that say, Master, they running. Or do we honor those white people that hid us and fed us along the way? Some of them hung from trees just like we did. Some of them hung from trees just like we did.
I don't know about. Like, this dude Wack is so much of a coon.
Now you know why we call him Wackoon.
So much of a jigaboo. It's crazy, bro. He shows Adam so much love and respect, even to the.
Yo, y'all watching. Y'all share, man. Like, share, subscribe, man. You're
Aiden Ross, dude. He showed him so much love and respect, but disrespect his people to the utmost.
But listen, what up now? This shit going to Sector 2, bruh.
Yo, this dude named Glasses Loke and Trap Bradshaw, they're threatening me.
Notice how all Aiden had to do was make a call to his token Negro, CS2 back. To me, it almost comes across like Aiden operates as one of CS2 back's handlers as well. Within their circles, it's understood that if there's a problem with a rapper or someone tied to street activity, all they have to do is reach out to CS2 back, and he'll step in and save the day.
Glasses? Oh, no, I know them dudes, bro.
I ain't lying. Look, y'all.
Trap ain't nobody. Don't pay him no attention. Glasses, that's family.
Okay, well, can you call Glass?
Nigga, shouts out to Trap Dudes Network, man. Yo. Trap. Yo.
And let him know to tee up and get off my PP. I'm gonna
hit nephew. That's family. That's Glass and Malone.
Oh, okay, all right.
Shit, Trap is just clout chasing. He's like, I follow. Don't pay him no mind. He just mention his name. Glass and Malone is who he is. I'll call nephew right now.
All right, Wack. Thanks, bro.
All right.
Dude, so funny, bro.
To the utmost. He told Aiden Ross to don't respond to G Malone because he's not on your level. Like, what type of what type of stuff is that? Who are you to tell Aiden Ross that G Malone ain't on your level? I don't know if you're a part of our culture. Clearly you're not. But in our culture, G Malone is a nigga. That's my brother. I stand with G Malone and everything that he was saying. G Malone is a part of this culture, and everybody respects G Malone. So who are you to tell the whole white man that he's nobody, he's not on your level? Stop answering to him.
Aiden Ross disrespected a black woman in one of the worst ways possible, calling her out of her name and repeatedly degrading her. When Glasses Malone stood up and rightfully addressed it, what was the response? Instead of handling it directly, they went and called CS2 back and told him to deal with it. Think about that. Out of everyone in the industry, why is CS2 back the person they run to? As if he's supposed to mediate in...
Exactly. Exactly, man. The end all be all. This can't be life.
Intervene or shut things down. That's not random. That choice tells you something. That moment exposed the dynamic. It showed who has influence and control over Porky. That call wasn't about resolution. It was a signal.
Like, that shit weird to me, bro. Don't nobody else feel that that's weird. And then only that, you was cool with G Malone first until he called out Aiden, and now you have a problem with him. But the real reason why you have a problem with him is because you know you can't stop nothing that he does. And he called your bluff on it. Just like he told you, it don't matter what you say, what you do, whatever he wants to do to that man, that's what he's going to do to that man, and you're mad. You're mad. See, that's the problem that we have. We have people like Wack making these dudes that we invited or let in our culture feel like they're bigger than what they really are. Who the fuck is Aiden Ross? Who like he might be successful.
Content creators checking in. Damn.
And whatever he does, but inside my culture, G Malone is my brother. He's a part of the culture. This is his heritage. Aiden Ross is just a visitor. So who are you to tell G Malone that he's not nothing, or Aiden Ross that he's not even your level, so don't respond? Aiden Ross was wrong, and he should absolutely apologize to the black community.
Yup. And get stomped out too.
You finally got my attention, Wack. I'm on to you, man. Once again, the jig is up, man. The jig is up, man. Watch out for this dude, Wack, man. Watch out for this dude, Wack 100, man. He's nothing but the devil. Nothing good comes around from this dude. If ain't nobody else saying it, I'm going to go ahead and record and say it. This dude is the devil.
It's one thing to admit that Porky is a devil, but you can't call out Porky without also calling out his butt buddy, Adam. You can't separate the two. Aryan Adam, the woodpecker, literally has Satan tattooed on his right hand. That's not subtle or accidental. It's impossible to label Porky a devil and pretend Adam isn't part of the same picture. You can't call Tubbs a devil and act like Crockett isn't one too. They are...
Shouts out to Scandals of Los Angeles, man. This shit, bro. This shit real, bro. Shit real, bro. This shit going on in the dirty sector too, man. Pay attention, man.
the Valley Vice, and they come as a pair. And let's talk about the name for a second. Adam calling himself Adam 22 is interesting, because decades ago, back in the 1960s, there was a TV show called Adam 12. And Adam 12 was about two Los Angeles cops patrolling the streets.
TurboTax locations are now open in your neighborhood. So, hand off your taxes to an expert today. Now local experts do your taxes with 100% accuracy.
Go figure.
The absolute devil. All devil.
And act like Crockett isn't one too. They are the Valley Vice, and they come as a pair. And let's talk about the name for a second. Adam calling himself Adam 22 is interesting, because decades ago, back in the 1960s, there was a TV show called Adam 12. And Adam 12 was about two Los Angeles cops patrolling the streets. Go figure.
The absolute devil. All he do is pin the black people against each other on Clubhouse and other social media. You see, he just attack people for no reason.
All Porky seems to do is attack people. So ask yourself this. Why would someone like Adam 22 build an entire show around him? That question matters. You've got someone who consistently tears black people down at every opportunity. Yet when it comes to Adam, the white man in the position of power, there's nothing but respect. And not only that, Adam elevates him and gives him a platform. That shows Adam isn't separate from what's going on. He's part of it. This dynamic benefits a system where black people are constantly pushed into conflict with each other, while others sit back, profit, and maintain control. That's the bigger picture people need to recognize. And let's not overlook this either. Aryan Adam allegedly got on a recorded phone call with Loose Cannon while he was in federal custody, and from what was shown publicly.
Nobody want to talk about that, though. Yeah.
Tried to get him to admit to the charges he's currently fighting. I was always taught that if somebody shows you who they are, then believe them. From the upside-down cross tattooed on his face, to the Baphomet symbol inked on his hand, to the disgusting pedophilic comments he's made on Twitter. If none of that raised a red flag in your mind, then I hope what you're about to hear finally does.
Let me just hit you with a narrative. Is that a lot of people think that, in particular Traplo Ross, they think that you saying that you were falling out with Wack over the fact that he reported on the cops raiding your house when you allegedly got swatted or whatever, they think that that was all a cover because you actually were mad at Wack for basically getting you caught up because you knew that you were going to get caught up as a result of some of the shit that Wack or that Big U and you did together.
No, me and Big Useless didn't do anything. Me and Big Unisex never did not one thing together. So
you robbed the weed shop or you extorted him, right? You robbed the weed shop or you extorted him, right? You robbed the weed shop or you extorted him, right?
No, never robbed no weed shop, Adam. You know that.
I haven't said this man's name. I haven't bashed him online. I haven't done nothing. All the things that he been saying, I never responded. I never replied. Yet he keeps saying my name. He keeps saying my name.
What Spoety doesn't understand is that he didn't have to say CS2Back's name at all. He could have ignored him completely. But CS2Back was always going to come at him for one specific reason. That reason is that Spoety went on record and said he's an Israelite. If Spoety really understood how CS2Back's handlers operate, he'd understand why that mattered. Once someone publicly identifies as an Israelite, that puts a different kind of target on their back. Porky's handlers see Israelites as a primary threat. And when that happens, they direct Porky to attack it like a bullet.
You Hebrew Israelites, Captain Tazariot, you and your whole team, because I got into it with them, bro. Because they be out here on Hollywood when they come out here, and they be harassing like the fucking white people, the ladies and shit. Okay. They're making them kiss their boots, talking about for the sins of your ancestors of what they did to our people, repent for their sins and kiss the boots. And I said, listen, bro, see out here we got Nazi lowriders. We got the Aryan Brotherhood. We got the
Yo, this shit crazy, my dude.
Angels. We got bike clubs and shit, right? We have penitentiaries that if they see that shit, bro, if they see that shit, shit can roll downhill. And these dudes be doing this shit and running back to New York. And I'm like, listen, bro, this is real shit. You ain't did no time. You ain't been in these penitentiaries. You're doing this type of shit. A video like that gets out, and now we got our innocent aunts and nieces and nephews and uncles being targets.
So you're scared of the white racists? Imagine CS2Back going to a man who has the Baphomet symbol of Satan tattooed on his right hand to debrief on camera about black men reading the Bible on the corner. Adam 22 is a big part of the machine moving against us, and a lot of our people would sell their souls to the God he worships, just for a seat on his podcast. Since CS2Back doesn't have paperwork on Spoety and can't use the usual accusations, he has to find another angle to tear him down. Remember, There was a point when CS2 back was publicly saying that we were the real Jews.
What if you can create your own website by saying, this is what I want?
That's a fact.
That claim Jews are the devil, that Jews, right? And they'll point to the Ashkenazi.
Well, we're claiming that we are the real Jew.
What?
Yeah, we are the real Jew. We're not claiming, we're not calling ourselves devils.
But after a short text message from his handler, he abruptly flipped his position.
And it's a problem right now. That's going to probably cost me a couple $100,000. Don't have no fucking Jewish, disrespectful fucking comments on my fucking stage. Ever again in life. Ever again in life. Ever again in life.
After the pressure came down, his stance changed. And from that point forward, he started attacking Israelites at every opportunity.
Hey, Spoety face. Hey, listen, bro, let me give it to you. I think you in the wrong game. This YouTube internet game, this ain't that, bro. This ain't the church. This ain't the mosque. This ain't none of that. You're coming over here, clout chasing. You trying to step in 4X's lane. We all see that, bro. So what you need to understand is this. You talking about a bunch of shit. You don't know what you talking about, dummy. G Malone. Nigga, you just met G Malone. Boy, I go back damn near 2.5 decades with that man. You stupid ass dummy. You sitting here taking all these. You the only one taking shit serious. You're not going to come to these YouTube streets. You're not going to come to social media and Malcolm X it. It ain't going to happen. Take your ass to the church. Go be an Israelite. Go be an Israelite.
God isn't allowing everyone to see this clearly, but he's allowing you to see it Spoety. That means you have to understand what you're looking at. According to the Bible, adultery is a serious sin.
Y'all, pay attention, y'all. Learn a lot.
Punishable by death in the scripture. Adam 22 himself publicly claimed that he and his wife participated in a satanic ritual by allowing his wife to sleep with another man. A black man, specifically. Adam said this was his way of spitting in God's face.
Me and my wife don't believe in God and we still got married. Seems like that's kind of confusing to some people.
For the business strat. That's why you guys got married.
No, because we wanted to celebrate.
No, you guys talked about it. When you got married, you guys talked about, hey, imagine we destroyed the sanctity of the Bible. That was a satanic demoralization alchemy.
Y'all dumb? Pay attention.
Ritual.
I like the way that you're thinking. Because, yeah, I don't believe in God. And maybe what better way to spit in the face of God than to get married and then let her fuck a large man?
In closing, I want to point this last part out to Spoety, so you can better understand why these people are so afraid. I did a documentary earlier showing that in their own belief system, they believe we are the children of Israel. And because they believe that, they're afraid of the prophecies written about us in Scripture. So when you publicly say you're an Israelite, you have to understand how serious that is to the people influencing Porky. So I'm going to read a few of these prophecies. I believe once you hear them, you'll truly understand why we're met with such intense...
Yeah, I'm gonna pause that for tomorrow. I'm gonna pause that for tomorrow. Shouts out to Scanners, Los Angeles. Yeah, we're gonna get into this tomorrow. Break bread, hope.
Dice did a show about me calling me chilling with Thug. You don't know that?
I know about that.
You didn't know that? You didn't know that this guy was telling people that I was a prostitute on his show? You didn't know that? Hello? Wait a minute, you didn't know that? Gotti? I'm over it.